Hello, hello. How are you? So I got to tell you, I just recorded a 20 plus minute video on intimacy. The soul journey card or the soul messages for my morning meditations was all about intimacy on a emotional, mental, spiritual, physical well-being. I love to talk intimacy, and I think it's something for all of us that we relate to. And I think when we think of intimacy, it's see into me, allowing others to see into you and truly be your authentic self on all planes, especially in that committed relationship. If you're in a partnership, you're married, you've got a commitment, you know the importance of intimacy and being able to connect on those levels, especially if you're not connecting, well, I can't talk, connecting mentally and emotionally. It's a lot more challenging to connect physically, isn't it? So, but when you have that physical connection too, it allows you to connect on a more spiritual, deeper basis too. So I decided, I posted it and I took it down. But what I have is I've made it private. So if there's somebody out there that is really wanting to hear more about the intimacy and how you can help improve your day-to-day levels of intimacy on all levels, message me. I'll send it to you. It's one of those where I thought, I don't know if everybody's ready to see it. It gets pretty deep, and it does talk about the sensual, sexual side of things. Again, in my psychotherapy, we go over some of those things that especially anxiety can cause, mainly for men, some for women too, when it comes to being intimate with your partner. And there's so much more that I uncovered when it comes to maybe you're one that self-sabotages, maybe you've got self-esteem issues, maybe you've got health issues. You know, as we age, we continue to have more health issues that come about. And it can be a little bit different for men and women, but there's a lot of same when it comes to the emotional aspects of it. If you're holding grudges against each other, it's really hard to want to be intimate, isn't it? So that's what that video is about. It's really, I was excited about it, but like I said, I want to just keep that private. Message me, email me um, at lnpartners.com. It's in the link below, and I'm happy to send it to you. So the new journey card that I thought for the whole collective or for you and I to share right now, today, with Christmas coming, is all about belief. So believing the best is yet to come. So I'm going to read this to you. Believe in yourself. Have faith in magic and miracles. If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. Your soul wants you to know one of the secrets of the universe is power of belief. If you're able to imagine and truly believe that something can happen, miracles will unfold. I so believe that. Expectations can act in both positive and negative ways. So true. I think it's great to have expectations, especially in a job or depending, right? You'll have to let me know what your thoughts are on expectations. But when you set them too high and you're putting them on somebody else or expecting others to act as you would, that can get you into trouble. And I've learned that over the years. I've gotten really good at not expecting others to act as I would, because I know for me, I just tend to be, I'm very nurturing. It's the empathic side of me. So if you're an empathic person, you're probably more attracted to this channel. I imagine there's a lot of empaths on the channel because we all kind of connect together, and some people don't get us. Um, Empaths can be harder to be around sometimes, and it's because we are a little bit more positive in this light. So it's like, don't let your light, don't hide it under a bushel. Be who you are. But not everybody can handle us, and that's okay, because then they just go away. But naturally, we do bring a little more light and love. But sometimes you can feel lonely in that. I know for me, I sometimes feel like, man, sometimes people just don't get me, and that's okay. It's totally okay. So let me go back to this. So expectations can act in both positive and negative ways. And your fixed thoughts and opinions about yourself have created your world and your experiences. So true. That's where, as I've developed more self-love for myself, I don't have such high expectations. I think you start to lower them. My perfectionism starts to go away. So if you've had an unpleasant history, this often creates negative beliefs about yourself and the world around you. Again, why I love the mindset. So, when we grow up, a lot of this stuff is programmed in our subconscious, the thoughts and the things that we hear or we've seen, especially if you didn't have a very nurturing childhood. It can trigger you. Certain things in our adulthood can really trigger, and we don't even know where it's coming from until you really look a little deeper. And that's where I love the psychotherapy aspect, to really dig into your mindset and where it's coming from. All right, so know that the past doesn't need to equal the future. Your new positive conceptions can create a fresh and exhilarating future. Simply believe that it's possible. Visualize and imagine your life as you deserve and desire it to be. And most important, feel how good it will be. And hang on for a great ride. So the best is yet to come. I just love that, especially around Christmas. Some of us do feel lonely at the holidays. I know I do. That's when you really crave a partnership. It's because you want to like share it with someone. I get together with my siblings who are married and have kids, and sometimes they never make me feel like a wheel. It's in my mind, right? So there's just times I'm like, oh, I want to have a guy around to be hanging out with my brothers and brother-in-laws and all that good stuff. Or just, there's just something fun about having a partner at Christmas. But then some of you out there might say, hey, I am happy to give you my partner. No, I'm teasing. Meaning like we all have our things, right? Because then there can be struggles and challenges with having to go to the in-laws or having to help kids and having to do all the things that are required of you as a parent and a spouse. So I think we just all have to enjoy our present moment, believe that we are exactly where we need to be, and the best is yet to come. So I'm going to wrap it up pretty quick. I have a couple more things to share just on the morning meditation that I have. So the first one is about compassion. So what did I write? Soften your heart with respect to whatever situation you're going through. So if there's something, when we talked about when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. Have compassion for what you're doing. And then the other one that I thought about and wrote down was clairvoyance. So maybe intuitively listening to your own intuition. I think that's super important. And then I have an archangel card, a card from Shamuel, and it is about career transition. So it says your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So some of you might be changing career. Maybe you're not even moving from job to job in a certain company. You're going to a whole new career path. So good for you. I was actually talking to my cousin, and I know she's currently a nurse, and she's going to a whole new chapter, which is really exciting, and I'm proud of her for that. So whatever you're kind of going for, take a leap of faith and do it. So when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. That's kind of your message for today. And then your affirmation is I love myself more than the idea of other people loving me. And where I go with that is it's really believing in yourself, believing in your own inner guidance, not feeling you have to people please, not feeling you have to be perfect. Just knowing that you love yourself enough to be authentically you and radiate that way. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I have kept this under 10 minutes, which is amazing. I am going to go finalize my Christmas shopping. I've got some groceries to pick up, and it's just going to be a fun day preparing for Christmas. So, sending you all love, and I hope your day is fabulous. Oh, and message me if you want the video on intimacy. All right, thanks.